Hey guys, welcome to my new series. In this series, I'll be climbing an account from Unranked all the way to Diamond. And I'm going to do commentary over all those games and explain why I do things. To keep things real, I'll upload every game in the climb, and even the losses. Sometimes there is vital things to learn from a loss. To make this first game on the account interesting, I'm going to purposely give my opponent 2 kills. And we will play from behind and make smart plays to get back into the game. Let's get right into it. Okay, we are starting this one from after the 2 deaths. Since there isn't really anything to learn from the beginning, I gave the deaths as non-conspicuously as possible so that my team would not report me for infeeding. Let's show you how we can come back from a game and play as Kassadin when behind. This game was so exciting to play because there are some hilarious plays going on. Alright, returning back to lane, the first thing that I'm going to want to do is shove in that wave to deny Nico gold, CS, EXP, and levels. By doing this, it will consequently reset the wave, and I can get in a quick back to buy some early damage in this game. Since I'm behind, I want to get into my power spikes much earlier, so I'll be skipping the Rod of Ages altogether and getting right into an Archangel Staff for some early power spikes. Alright, so we can see right here by using my E and then my R, I'm able to quickly shove in the wave, and I can use this to back away where I will rift walk over the wall. Then I go back, pick up some ability power while working towards that Archangel Staff for that early power spike. On my way back to lane, I should make it just in time to catch the new wave. While walking back to lane, I start to think up my game plan. So what do I want to do? Do I want to roam, pick up kills, or do I want to just power farm? One thing that's really good is that Mordekaiser picks up a kill up top here. Oh dang, sadly Xin Zhao's heading up to get Mordekaiser though. Will Xin Zhao get Mordekaiser? Tune in next time on Mordekaiser Ball Z. Holy, look at that healing. Dude, it's actually nutty. I actually busted. Mordekaiser, he's seriously a 1v9 champ. I recommend picking him up if you enjoy that type of gameplay. Busted gameplay. Like, that was actually just way too close. He almost killed Xin Zhao. I guess he does have 2 levels up, but still. Holy, that's not actually as good as I thought. Zoe went down bot, she got some more gold, and it's snowballing her more. What I need to do here is shut her down, even if I have to 1-for-1. It'll give me some good gold to snowball and get me back into the game. So here I'm really trying my best, but I'm being extra greedy, trying to force that shutdown on Zoe. Sometimes you need to be greedy to really come ahead in games like this. So I take a super risky play here to get back in. And I misplay by getting hit by the Drowsy bubble, but I'm still able to 1-for-1. Netting my team much more gold and getting me a good gold swing back into the game. So overall that play was pretty good, since I'm able to finish the next component towards my Archangel Staff, and one benefit by starting the Archangel Staff early is you get that transformation into Seraph's Embrace much earlier in the game. That's why it often serves as a good way to get a good early power spike by skipping the Rod of Ages altogether. Alright, so here I'm going to pick up some boots. This will allow me to get to lane much faster and start playing much more aggressive at this point in the game. I'm tired of playing around and I want to show the enemy who's boss. The first thing I will do is clear the lane, then look to start skirmishing with the Zoe. When doing this build, you're actually quite powerful, even with just the 1 AP component, so don't be afraid to play aggressive. Alright, so now executing the plan. So as you can see, I still have that big wave to clear out. That was step 1. I don't want to fight since I'm still a level down, and until I clear out that wave, I still will be level 7 to her level 8. Once I clear out the wave, we'll transition into stage 2 of the plan, where we play aggressive. Okay, so following stage 1, the lane is now neutral. However, Zoe's missing, and this is a bit of an issue. I noticed a lot of action happening up top, so I roamed towards that side in case Zoe decided to roam there too. My prediction is correct. I take a skirmish of her, which is stage 2 of the plan, playing aggressive. Since we now have the items which make us much more powerful than her, assuming we are equally leveled of course. In general, one tip I can give you is don't try to skirmish with any of your opponents, or get into a potentially deathly skirmish if you are under leveled. You'll probably lose, because levels are extremely important and a deciding factor in any combat in League of Legends. The stats you get from each level should not be underestimated. Right here I realized I had a bunch of tangos coming mid, but my homie Grapes, he was hiding in the bush, so I'm confident that we can turn and pull off an impressive play. We're able to safely destroy that Zoe, and then that's when this happened. Yeah, Vel'Koz about that one. Boys, make sure you add that Vel'Koz and ask him to carry you with those impressive Vel'Koz mechanics. I'm sure he'll be able to 1v9 all your games. Finally, my troops have arrived. My team is here, and we're able to hop on them and get me some well-deserved kills and gold. Stage 2 of the plan is complete. The achievement, Kassadin is fed, is unlocked. Let's get some items and prepare to pop off. So, since I know I'm low on mana and health, I reset here knowing I have enough gold to finish off the Archangel Staff. Getting right into it, I grab the Archangel's Staff and contemplate what I want next. I decide that I want some good single target bursts, so I opt to start working towards the Lich Bane. When I pick this up, I'll be able to do tremendous amounts of damage early. It'll also give me some more mana, which I'm missing from not having that Rout of Ages. It's overall a pretty good buy in this game. Since I saw Sion was overextended, I was easily able to pick up that kill on Sion by using the deep ward to teleport, and together with Mordekaiser, I can start taking down this top tower. This will give my team more gold, and allow us to snowball even further and close out the game quicker. Fortunately, Xin Zhao arrives just in time. He must be Spider-Man or something. But we were still able to get a bunch of turret plates, which is a huge amount of gold. If possible, I recommend doing whatever you can to get these little guys. It's an easy way to get fed without getting any kills. Knowing that Sion's about to arrive, we back out, and maybe I can come back top to get that first tower. Luckily here, I'm able to dive and kill the Xin Zhao before heading back to the mid lane. Graves was able to arrive just in time to catch that EXP in gold, so none of it was wasted from Zoe's push. Heading back to the mid lane, I decide to shove up that wave since Zoe is heading bot. The problem with Zoe's roam here is she's trying to fight 3 people while only being 1 person. So clearly she's outnumbered and outmatched, so I don't worry about following her roam because it would be a waste of our resources. Instead, I can get us more gold by staying mid, pushing the wave in, and taking that tower's plates. This will give our team overall more gold, allowing me to snowball further. If I were to go bot, I'd be sharing resources with my bot lane, and we'd get less gold overall. Even though Ezreal pings acknowledging the danger of Zoe himself, he decides to not play safe. If he were to play safe, we'd be even more ahead, but in these elos, people will make many mistakes, so as long as you are punishing the roam in any way possible, it is not an issue. I punished this roam by taking so many turret plates and even causing Zoe to lose so much CS. Zoe got a kill, but I got more than a kill worth of gold and experience due to all the minions I killed and all the turret plates I took. This is precisely why I am level 10 and Zoe is level 9. And even with her early lead I gave her from those 2 kills, she falls behind by making poor rotations. So here's the situation here. Sion is top, Ashe is bot, and their jungler is also top. But since we are overall much higher levels than the enemy team, we can confidently work towards taking that mid tower down. This will give us the first tower gold, and even if their jungler comes mid, we will still win the 3 versus 3. And even though I'm boosted and keep getting hit by these goddamn bubbles, somebody send help please. I swear, those bubbles from Zoe are like impossible to dodge. Well, at least that's what I tell myself so I can make myself sleep at night and not cry about being bad. So here we go, we're getting that tower down. Hey, that bubble didn't even hit me. We're moving up in the world, boys. Right here, I'm just quickly checking to make sure Zoe's not hiding somewhere or looking to roam down bot to kill my ADC. Alright, just one more push here and we should get that tower down. Look at this stuff! Holy Elo boys. Let me tell you, I really don't like playing versus that champion. Those bubbles. Alright, at least I was able to get my revenge here. We were able to kill the Vel'Koz and get that Zoe with the aid of my Xerath. XX Sniper Master 97. He truly is a god. Look at that, even he didn't like the Zoe. He keeps pinging her death timer. I actually like this guy. Make sure you add him and tell him how much I love him. Tell him Emperor loves you. Actually, he's toxical. He's even flaming my Ezreal. Holy. This guy goes in. Alright, here to keep things fair, I'm not going to back at all until I get enough from my Lich Bane. It'll give me a little bit of a handicap, and I'm going to surprise them with a bunch of damage. They'll never expect it. They'll be like, oh, he's so weak, and then all of a sudden I'll come back with a full Lich Bane, and they'll be like, where the heck did that damage come from? His damage is over 9,000! Hey, perfect. After I get this blue buff, I'll have just enough to buy that Lich Bane. They're in for a treat, boys. Pay your respects by pressing like on the video. Holy, I feel like a recall has never lasted longer than when I'm about to get this Lich Bane, because I know things are about to get real after picking up this item, and I'm about to kill some kids. I really hope I kill this Zoe a lot in this game, because that champ just really pisses me off. I want to kill her lots, get lots of gold from her. Gotta make sure that champ can't play the game like she does to me when I get hit by that bubble. Seriously, I promise I'm not toxic. I'm just very passionate about playing Kassadin, and when someone takes me out of the game, I cry. Oh, it looks like that fight's gonna last a bit longer, so what I did here was I shoved up that wave just so I could not waste any gold or EXP for my team, and then I arrived just at this fight in time. Let's see what happens. I must admit, that felt pretty satisfying. She just went kaboom! I really want to chase and kill that Ashe, but sadly here I didn't have enough mana. So the next thing I did was shoved up the wave, and with Mordekaiser passive, we really hope to get some towers here. Those dragons just chunk them down. I decided to back here, pick up some of those cooldown boots. One thing I really like about picking up cooldown boots is they're a really cheap buy, and also they reduce the summoner cooldown. So I can start flashing on people, and flash is a really big thing on Kassadin. You can use the flash to make big plays, get picks, and overall close out games quicker, just because of all the above reasons. I wouldn't say pick up CDR boots every game. I like to swap it up depending how the game's going or what team I'm against, but it's a good buy if you don't know what to get. So what I opt to do here is take a side lane. The reason I take a side lane is because I'm quite a high level, I'm confident I can 1v1 anyone on the enemy team, and because of this I'll be able to create a lot of pressure on the map. With this, my team can contest objectives, taking down towers, getting dragons, getting barons. They can even go bot lane and pressure down from that side. The enemy will probably have to send 2 people to deal with me, causing my team to be able to fight 4v3s, and they'll win because of that. All of this, combined with the fact that I have teleport, creates massive amounts of pressure on the map. And by massive, I mean massive. Like, if my team's contesting an objective, the fact that I have teleport means that I can come and go right to that objective immediately and help my team fight for it. Or I can force them to come top and deal with me, and then the moment they come and deal with me, I could TP and contest the objective, or we can ace them there. We can do so much off this, and it's really a good way to close out games if you're ahead. Don't always group. Team fighting isn't always the way to win. Sometimes it's wise to split push, do a 1-3-1, just to get those objectives. See, look what happened here. Just by splitting top lane, I had both of them come top, and because I was so far ahead, I could easily duel them both at once. I'd be really boosted here, and I chase down the Scion, but I still get him, and it works out, and it baits the rest of his team in. I'm able to cancel the Vel'Koz's RF my Q, then we're able to kill the Zoe, and I'm able to kill the Vel'Koz. So yeah, that was pretty big. Pretty much the game's over for them. There's no chance they come back now that I'm this far ahead. So what I do is I go get even further ahead, take the wave, skyrocketing my levels, getting me more gold, and then after this I look to back, get some final items because we're going to do one final fight or one final push and end out the game. Can potentially get the Baron to close the game out, and possibly they're going to surrender here. Alright, now that I was about to finish recall here, what I opted to do was pick up a Void Staff. I got a Void Staff just as some late game assurance in case they build a bunch of MR, so I can still 1v9. Pretty much I'm pretty confident I can outplay almost anyone at this point and just close out the game off of that alone. You can pretty much play Ring Around the Rosie with them at this level. You go around an obstacle and you just pick them off one at a time, and it's really a lot of fun. You should try it sometime if you get ahead on Kassadin, even if it's just in a normal to practice. Well, because of that TP, now we have Scion picked, and they basically have no pressure again. They would have to 4v5 us, but we're quite far ahead, so they don't really stand a chance in the 4v5, unless they pick Ezreal and I off here, but we both have a lot of mobility and can easily peel off here. Well, and as we predicted, it looks like they're going to try to pick Ezreal and I off, but we have the mobility to escape. Ezreal gets hit by the Ashe arrow, but I realize how strong I am, so I'm prepared to do the 1v4. And it turns out pretty good. As we can see, I don't die, and we kill a bunch of them. This causes them to pretty much RQ, and they decide to surrender the game. And that ends our first game in the Unranked to Diamond series. Hope you enjoyed it and found it very informative. Let's see where we get placed. And victory! Kaboom! Alrighty, not too bad. We got place bronze 3. That's pretty good because we'll be able to do a bunch of these videos so you can see how the climb goes through each parts of each elo. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe. Also, please let me know in the comments below if you like this type of video. I think it'll be a very good way to show people how to play Kassadin in various scenarios, and why I build certain ways in different games. This really depends on the comps and what I'm going to need to succeed. Until next time, later guys, and remember, you are null and void. If you liked the video and want to see more great content, here are some other videos I think you may like.